Hello, welcome to another Artist Diaries. My name is Leanne. I'm a full-time artist and metalsmith, and this is my sort of behind the scenes about my life and me and my business and my studio and all of that sort of stuff. So in the beginning, you saw a little bit of colored pencil illustration that I had been working on. Here is the finished piece. So generally when I do colored pencil, I don't do hyper realistic stuff. But I saw a thing on YouTube by Gemma Chambers and she was illustrating this and I thought, oh, I wouldn't mind having a go at that. So this is my version of it. It is a little bit more realistic than I would normally do, but yeah, there we go. So I think I'm going to turn that into a card. What I really need to do is get stuck into some more colored pencil illustrations next year and really build up a bit of a collection, because I love working in colored pencil, but I kind of need to find my own style that is not hyper realistic, but still is good, if that makes sense. Yeah, so I'm going to do a lot more of that in the new year. Now, Christmas for us, it was a bit of an odd one. We had our Christmas Day on Boxing Day with my family. So Christmas Day, we decided to go to the Melbourne Zoo, and it was fabulous. It was such a good day. There were baby meerkats and there was a baby giraffe. I got some footage of lots of different animals. The koalas were sleeping because it was the middle of the day, but I thought I will get some footage of those for the people who are not in Australia. And the orangutan had such a big Christmas day that he basically had the wrapping paper from his Christmas presents on his head and he was fast asleep. So it was a big day for the animals. There were some people around with Christmas hats and Christmas t-shirts and things like that, but there are a lot of people there that don't celebrate Christmas. So it was just interesting being out and about amongst a group of people that for them it was just a normal day. So yeah, but we had an absolute ball. So here is some footage from the zoo. I hope you love it. I will try and label all of them. Some of them are pretty obvious, like the lions and things like that, but yeah, I will try and label everything so that you can see what's what. But this was our day at the zoo.
They're big men lions. They're not. They're just boy lions. I call this.
Chasing a fly. He keeps landing on his nose. It's alright. Yep.
More or less. Fine. Oh, and the other one.
Look at this small one.
There was one peeking out the other end of the tunnel. That's a very big one, Kaden. If I just meeting one in real life in the wild, I'd be scared. Would you be scared?
One's coming.
Yeah, let's come in. Look, water.
Big fella, aren't you? Oh, massive tail.
Bye.
Okay, so that was Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day, we had what we call Chris Box. So my family got together and we had Christmas on Boxing Day. It was awesome. We had a proper Christmas lunch and we swapped gifts and all of that sort of stuff. So when it comes to presents, pretty good haul for me this Christmas. Doug took me to the zoo for my Christmas present. My sister and her husband gave me a voucher, which is awesome. So yes, big thanks to my sister and my brother-in-law, because that means I can now go to Spotlight and do a bit of shopping. Spotlight is a big craft store in Australia, if you didn't know. I got some chocolates and I got a bunch of really awesome stuff. But some of the things that I got, which I really love, is I got a calendar, and I get this from my mum and dad every year. I get one of these. it's got columns, and so I can write in there things like there's a column for birthdays, one for markets, one for concerts, so I know what I'm doing and where I'm going. And I'm such a visual person, so this is ideal for me. So I always look forward to getting one of these. I also need to grab myself a new diary for next year because we're very close to the new year now, because on Friday I want to start doing all of my planning. And another thing that I got from my mum and dad was a set of books. So these are Myrtle. So I got the 4 Myrtle books. So basically it's murder mystery logic puzzles. And yeah, so I'm so excited. So there's Myrtle, then there's Myrtle More Killer Puzzles, Myrtle Even More Killer Puzzles, and the one I'm really excited about is Myrtle Australia. So I can't wait to get stuck into these. I kind of want to leave the Australia one till last because I'm so excited about it, and I'm like, I don't want to do it all and then, yeah, it's finished. So I might do the other 3 first, and then I'll come back to Myrtle Australia. What I do want to do for next year, I want to set myself a goal to do some more reading. This year I had a goal to read 50 books, and I think I got through about 25. I would have got through more, except headaches had stopped me, and then I had that big period sort of from July to October where I was making pieces for a really big makers market. So that kind of cut out any reading that I would have done during that time. I was basically making and sleeping, and that was it. So yeah, I'm gonna set myself another goal, another reading goal for next year. So yeah, so that's Christmas. That was our Christmas day and our crisp box, and it was all heaps of fun, and yeah, we had an absolute blast. Happy New Year! Welcome to 2026. So we had a fairly quiet New Year. We had my mum and dad over for dinner, and then we went to my sister's place and we rang in the new year on her balcony watching some fireworks. And then we left at about 12:30, which is really unlike us. We are normally there till stumps, but I had quite a bad headache and I wasn't well. So we watched the fireworks and then we came home, and I've had that headache ever since. So basically started the new year with a headache. I knew that one was brewing. It hasn't been really bad. Hopefully I have managed to kind of navigate around that, but yeah, it's still there and it's niggling. So look, I'm used to this now. I'm used to it going in waves like this. I've been doing my exercises, but yeah, I think I need another really good massage. I've got a great massage therapist who massages my head as well. A lot of the others don't, or they don't do it well, and that frustrates me. But because it's been Christmas and New Year, she has been closed. So I will make sure that I go and see her and get a really good head massage. Hopefully I can get rid of these headaches again for a while. Okay, so I have done some work. I've done some tiny paintings. So these are for that market that I've got coming up in a couple of weekends' time. Just all sorts of different pieces. This one I don't like. I don't like it at all. I'm going to leave it in because guaranteed that because I don't like it, somebody else will love it and they will want it. So I will leave it in. But yeah, I don't like it. It just didn't turn out how I hoped. But, you know, it's the nature of art, really. So yeah, I need to do a few more pieces for this market. I want to have a lot of little paintings and then like tiny paintings and then some other small-ish ones. So I've got a fair bit of work to do. I also am going to put a piece into the Oak Hill Gallery exhibition for February, which is called True Colours. So I'll just read you about what it's about. The vibrant theme celebrates the power of colour in all its forms, bold, subtle, symbolic, and deeply personal. Whether you explore colour as emotion, identity, nature, or abstraction, we welcome your interpretation. Let your palette speak your truth, from luminous landscapes to expressive portraits, playful mixed media to striking sculpture and ceramics. This is your chance to show us your true colours. Submissions are open to all mediums, including pencil and charcoal. So what I want to do is to do a lot of tiny paintings and put them all into one frame. And when colour to me is nature, it's what I see when I look out at nature is all the amazing colours. So I want to do a ton of little paintings in portrait mode, but of landscapes, and start with yellow in the top corner and run it all the way down to dark blue or purple in the bottom corner. So that's sort of how I see true colours, just through nature. So I'll do it as tiny landscapes. I might also do a coloured pencil drawing as well. As I said, you know, I was doing a little bit of coloured pencil work and was enjoying it. So I'll try and come up with something that works for me, and I might enter that as well if I have time to finish it. I don't want to put too much on my plate. I'm really excited and I want to do lots and lots of painting, but I don't want to get to the point where I am just working all sorts of stupid hours to get things done because I haven't given myself enough time to finish the things that I need to do, and then I'm working on sort of other projects instead. So yeah, I'm also thinking about where I want to take my business, what I want to do. So I need to sit down, I need to do some planning around that and think about things in a different way. So I think planning comes first, and then I will sit and I will do some more art. I do have plenty of earrings to cover me for that market, which is fine. And I've got some cards. I do need to have this made into a card, and I've got a couple of other things that I've done. There was a bird of paradise and something else that I I want to turn into cards as well. So I'll do that ready for the market. I'm going to go and do some more work and then I will check back in again before I wrap up the video. So I've painted a few more of the landscape pieces, well, a couple more, and I'm really just enjoying myself. I think I found my joy again. I've painted a lot of different things over the last few months, obviously earrings and things like that, larger pieces like the bird of paradise and the fairy wren, but I just finding that painting small and so loosely, and I'm loving it. I'm loving every minute of it. So I'm going to do a lot more of this kind of painting. I just feel like I was a bit lost, and now I've kind of found myself again, which is great. So I don't love this one. I'm not sure if that's going to stay or not. But then again, you know, these are ones that I will probably sell at the market. I'll do a whole new set for the exhibition. I was thinking that I might even do the set just on one piece of watercolor paper and just draw the borders for them, and yeah, see how that comes out. So yeah, this is where I'm at. I have actually taped down a new piece that I'm going to work on. So I'll do a little bit of work on that now, and yeah, we'll see how this one comes out, because yeah, I'm really enjoying myself. So that brings us to the end of another video. Thank you so much for joining me. It is just an absolute delight to have you here. Please, if you enjoy it, like, subscribe, do all those things, let other people know about my channel, and yeah, I will see you again in the next video. Okay, bye for now.